start. We may also notice at this stage that deduction for development is different than deduction permissible in respect of largeness of area, vis-a-vis exemplar of small piece of land. Many times, landowners relied on the rates on which development authorities used to offer allotment of developed plots cropped out by them in residential or industrial area. Such rates apparently cannot form the basis for compensation for acquisition of undeveloped lands for reasons more than one. The market value in respect of large tract of undeveloped agricultural land in a rural area has to be determined in the context of a land similarly situated, whereas allotment rates of development authorities are with reference to small plots and in a developed layout falling within urban or semi-urban area. The statutory authorities, including development authorities, used to offer rates with reference to economic capacity by the buyer, like economic weaker sections, low income group, middle income group, higher income group, etc. Therefore, rates determined by such authorities are not uniform. The market value of acquired land cannot depend upon economic status of land loser and conversely on the economic status of the body at whose instance the land is acquired. Further, normally, land acquired is freehold land, whereas allotment rates determined by development authorities, etc., constitute initial premium payable on allotment of plots on leasehold basis. However, where an exemplar of small piece of land is relied, in absence of any other relevant material, court may determine market value in the light of evidence relating to sale price of small developed plots. In such cases, deduction varying from 20% to 75% is liable to apply depending upon nature of development of layout in which exemplar plot is situated. In Lalchand versus Union of India Supra, court noticed that deduction for development constitutes two components. One is with reference to area required to be utilized for development work and sanctioned is the cost of development work. It further held that deduction for development in respect of residential plot may be higher while not so where it is an industrial plot. Similarly, if acquired land is in a semi-developed urban area or in any developed rural area, then deduction for development may be much less and vary from 25 to 40% since some basic infrastructure will already available. The percentage is only indicative and vary depending upon relevant factors. With reference to exemplars of transfer of land between private parties, court would also look into the intrinsic evidence, that is the exemplar sale deed where the sale deed recites financial difficulties of vendor and urgent need to find money as a reason for sale or other similar factors like litigation or existence of some other dispute. These are all the factors constituting intrinsic evidence of a distress sale. Over.